Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and Fans. You're back with me, Mike Spiderslayer. Get ready to talk about the Ant-Man trailer. That's right, fans. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it is now on YouTube, but it was premiered during Agent Carter last night. So, just want to go over the trailer with you real quick and then talk about my expectations of this movie on if I think it could be a successful movie or not. All right. First off, the trailer, we get to see Michael Douglas. He does the narration in the actual movie trailer, and it looks like he's Hank Pym, and he's been watching Scott Lang, which is played by Paul Rudd, this whole time. And we can see that Scott Lang is in trouble with the law, and he feels he can turn his life around, help his daughter, and whatnot. And we get to see the Ant-Man costume in the actual trailer. The trailer looks very serious. It looks like a type of character development movie where there's obviously an origin tale involved, which I think it needs to be with Ant-Man because not many people know of Ant-Man. Now, if you were looking for action in this trailer, there was very little. It was very serious, maybe one or two lines there, words that you would think that Paul Rudd, plays a little bit of a lighter side, but we haven't really seen it yet. And but there was very little action in the trailer. You get to see him shrink down. We get to see him ride the ants or whatnot. Kind of what you've seen in the comics if you're a comic fan, and that's really pretty much it. So when I actually watched the trailer, I was like, okay. There wasn't anything there that really like super excited me that made me want to see this movie. Where I know I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but when I saw the Star Wars teaser trailer, I was pumped when I saw that. I was like, wow, I have to see that movie. This, I was kind of like, okay, do what? Is it going to make me see it? I look as Ant-Man, for me, as an average moviegoer, is that Marvel's making it. Yes, they make great movies. They've hit things out of the park. They've brought back Iron Man. He wasn't really popular or whatnot, and they've done all their movies really well. But when it comes to this Ant-Man trailer, I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, okay, there was nothing there that really drew me to the actual trailer to say, God, I when this comes out in July, man, I gotta see this movie. And and I understand it's only a teaser, and I'm sure we'll see more coming out. But for the average movie goer that doesn't know anything about Ant-Man, I just feel that it doesn't get people excited. At least that's my opinion here. Because everybody that doesn't read comic books heard of Iron Man, heard of Spider-Man, heard of Thor, Captain America, has heard of Hulk, and they want to see that comic book adaptation go up onto the screen. But when you hear of Ant-Man, it's like, Ant-Man? They're really making a movie of this guy called Ant-Man? What makes me want to see this movie? Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe not a lot of people heard of them, and Marvel turned that into gold, but these were characters that people and kids could attract to. It's like the modern day Star Wars. Whereas Ant-Man, it's like this one single character you have to make a 2 hour movie into. And honestly, for me, there's just not a lot of draw to Ant-Man, how they can carry a 2 hour movie. That's my opinion. I've never been a huge fan of the character, and maybe that's just the way I feel. I gotta trust Marvel on this one here and say, okay, Marvel, you've done really, really good. Prove me wrong. Prove me that this is going to be a good movie. Maybe we'll get a lot more out of this next trailer. Not saying the special effects aren't good, but I'm just saying I don't know if this is a sell for me. When I was listening to Michael Douglas saying you need to be the Ant-Man, I was like, I can't picture Michael Douglas, saying that. It's just, I don't know. It's just weird. So there's my thoughts in a nutshell of what I think of my expectations or what the Ant-Man really is. I just, from the start, I was always dogging this movie, and it's been plagued. It's had some bad luck and whatnot, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But I thought the teaser trailer was nothing to be super hyped up about. You can obviously tell it's going to be some type of origin tale. You're going to get your villain thrown in there, and we're going to get to know Scott Lang. That's basically what it is. And how they do that, we're not quite sure yet. And is it going to be entertaining enough for an average movie goer out there? Comic book fans, they might like it because they may like Scott Lang. Well, we'll see what happens. So, guys, leave me your opinions, your thoughts on everything that I said about this. Good, bad, did you like it? Did you like my comments? Whatever it is, I want to hear it. So, guys, thank you for watching Comic Frontline, and this has been my little rant or whatever you want to call it on the Ant-Man trailer. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next comic book review. Take care.